Hello students, Professor Benavides here. Let's continue talking about the new Edge browser, or of course if you're still using the old one, you can perform these tasks with the old Edge browser. So we're talking specifically about task 7 coming out of chapter 9. And let me just read it to you and then we'll go ahead and do it. We'll take it one step at a time. Make sure your favorites bar is set to always visible. Launch the Edge browser and make a folder on your favorites bar called College to hold your favorites. Go to the following websites and save them to this folder: College, the Learning Center, and the OSA for the Help Desk Support Degree Plan. Open the College folder from the favorites bar and then do a print screen. Call the print screen file task 7 favorites. All right, so we'll start Edge. And to make sure I don't have my my favorites bar visible, it appears right underneath here. Okay, I can go to the ... go to favorites or point to favorites, and then click on show favorites bar set to always. Okay. So that when I put things in there, it'll always be visible. So if I open up another page, I guess it's right here, right? I don't have anything on it, right? So I'll just place it there. So I guess this should be the location right here. It looks kind of bare because usually once you fill it up, you can see it pretty good. So I'm going to right mouse click on the favorites bar, and then I'm going to click on add folder. I'm going to go ahead and call it column, and then press enter. And there's my folder. Yeah, it looked kind of bare, you know. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to websites, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them in this little folder. So the first one I'm going to go to is College. And I can just drag it in there, but to create a favorite, the standard way is you point to the little star, add this page to favorites, and then by default it puts it in the favorites bar. And you can specify other locations, but that's the default unless you change it. I think if you change it, then it won't be the favorites bar anymore. Now you can modify the name. You know, maybe that's a bit too long of a name, so I'm going to just go ahead and modify that. You don't have to do that if you don't want. It just seems like a little bit too long, right? Then the next page we're going to go to is the Learning Center. I think it's under academics and then e-colon. By the way, this is a really important place for you all to learn about things about the college and how to work with you know, Canvas. Did I just put College outside of colon? Oh, I thought I put it in the right place. I guess I didn't. Okay, but I guess this is an opportunity to show me. Just click and drag it and put it in there. Let me do it one more. I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm at the right place here. You click on this little star thingy, and I've got it set to colon. Okay. All right. So I don't know why it didn't go in before. Again, here we have a really long name on here. I just don't like those long names. I'll just call it ELC. And it's set to go into the colon folder. Well, this time it went in. I'd have to backtrack and see why it didn't go in. So let me just verify. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Then the next thing on here is to go to the degree plan for the help desk. So we're going to go to academics, and this one's kind of hard to find. I wonder if we could do a little search for it. You could, but let me see. We're going to go to degree plans. Let me see if I can find it, because they've made it like really hard to find the degree plans. I'm going to go to workforce. And then for more information, click here. Why don't they just list it? Okay, so then we're going to go to science and technology. I guess computer science is in there. And we're going to go to computer systems. And then we're going to go to the OAS in help desk support. I highly recommend this. It's just 12 hours. You can put it on your resume. You learn about hardware, networks, operating system, or the Windows operating system, and then you're ready to go ahead and take the help desk class. Now, in order to take the help desk class, there are some prerequisites, but you can just go ahead and contact me, and if you've at least taken one of them, you know, I can go ahead and get you in. Obviously, I teach that class, right? So let's see if we can just drag that in. Okay, where will we drag it in? I think it's right here, right? Not there. We drag that in. See how we did that? And drop it. There it is. Now I can move them around. Let's say I want ELC to be first. See how you can just drag and move them around, right? So this is, you know, putting things in folders, very handy thing to do. So we're pretty much finished there, but let me just go ahead and review. If you want to set something as a favorite, you click on the little star. This other one over here, if you click on it, it allows us to manage favorites. Okay. So when I click on that, it gives us more of, I guess, more of a classic view, more of a classic way of managing things. It looks like a file explorer kind of thing. So I can click on here and I can delete my files, you know, or my favorites. If I simply clicking on the X on here, I can add folders. See how I can add an extra favorite here. I'd rather just do it the way I just showed you, where you just drag them into the folder. It seems pretty easy. Or when you create a, you know, a favorite, you could just save it directly to that folder. And if you don't have it in the folder, you just drag it to it, either from the address bar or wherever it is, and just drop it right in there. But it's good to know that there is this other way of, you know, managing your favorites, which is a more of a, I guess, classic way of doing things. Right? So that's, you know, that's how you can go ahead and work with your favorites. So to test it, let's go ahead and test one of these links. Let's go to Collin College. And there I am. Okay, I'm in the Collin College, you know, website. Okay, so that's all I got to say about this. Let's see if I'm finished this just to make sure. Open the Collin College folder from the favorites bar and do a print screen. Okay, so I got to click on here and then we're going to do a print screen of that. Okay, so I'm going to press the print screen button, go into Paint, and paste. And see, I'm going to go ahead and then save. And I'm going to go ahead and call this Task 7. Favorites. I guess I don't have to say edge favorites, you know, what I'm talking about. And that's, I think, good enough. So click on Save, close, and verify that it's there. There it is. So if you click on it, I can go ahead. Oh, I should have dragged it out with the tool. That's fine. It's fine. No big deal. All right, so that's the end of favorites in the new Edge browser. Should work pretty much the same in the older version as well.